Hello. Welcome to a very curious place. And I thought Gracie was going to come be with us, but she's not. Would you quit bickering with your brother? Come here. You going to say hello? Say hello. No, she's going to bicker with her brother over something. But anyway, this is YouTuber of the Week, and this will be the 4th time I have tried doing it. The first, I know my camera's doing something weird. It's got like a split time down at the bottom, so I have no idea what it's doing. But anyway, hopefully it'll work okay, because I just did 2 unboxing videos, and they worked all right, so fingers crossed. But anyway, I was torn between 2 different YouTubers, but then I decided to go with this one. Her name is Candace Lowry. Hopefully I'm pronouncing it right. She has done a lot of collab videos with Sevilla Nygaard. The collab videos they normally do are like Instagram trend videos, like the feathered brows, the furry lips, toilet paper lips. They are in a mood right now. So anyway, but on her general channel that she does a lot of more like healthy type stuff, like diet, eating things, lifestyle things, exercise. And I like her channel because there's a lot of times I read about something on Facebook or Instagram, or even see something about it on YouTube, and I'm like, I wonder what that is. I wonder what it's like, what all's involved in it. You know, just like, you know, the keto diet or the military diet, you know, and different things like that. So I hear about them, but, you know, I can look into them, but what you read is not the same as watching someone do it and go through it. And also, like exercises, because I have health problems, like I've got issues with my knees, I've got lymphedema, you know, exercises are very hard for me to kind of like gauge, because I want to find something that I can do, but at the same time, you know, I kind of need to be more cautious, because certain things can cause damage, certain things can cause like extreme pain, because if I push myself too hard, I will have every muscle from my knee down, like in my calves, that will just basically ball up into a knot. And I don't know if anyone who's ever had that, but if you've had it, then you understand how truly painful it is. So I like watching her channel, because I like to see what she's doing, because I like to see the different things, because you always want to look at these things and say, oh, well, okay, I know now I can't do that. Okay, well, maybe the next thing I'll be able to do. And then you look at that and you think, well, I might be able to do that if I did it a little different. Just like, I love the idea of yoga, but I know very well for myself, I cannot get down on my knees, you know, and I know from watching her videos, I could not do it. Now if I could do like standing yoga or like, you know, some other version of it, then I could probably do it. Okay, but you know, like the kind of like general yoga that a lot of people do, I know I can't do that, because I can't get down on the ground. So that's why I like her videos, because I like to be able to see that. She also does like different eating styles. You know, she did a vegetarian one. I think she's done a vegan one. She goes through the different diets, the different ways to eat. She's done at least a couple of the Kardashians. And I've still just a bickering. And now it's the cat neighborhood cats. But anyway, so I look at those and I learn from them. You know, just recently she got one of those bike desks, I guess is what you would call it. It's an exercise bicycle with a desk for your laptop, so that you can work out while you work. And I look at that and I think, well, that would be awesome. I could do that. But the way the seat is on that one, I could not do that type of bicycle. Now, if I could find a recumbent one, and for those of you who don't know what that is, a recumbent one is one with, instead of a bicycle seat, it has more of a chair. So it has a chair, you know, so you actually sit in the chair and you have something to lean your back up against. I would need something like that. And if I could find one like that, that would be awesome. You know, because then I could sit there, ride the bicycle, and do my work on my laptop. So that would be great, you know, and the hope is that later on maybe, you know, can find something like that. but that's why I like watching her channel, because I like to watch somebody else test these things out, because then I can say, oh no, I couldn't do that. She also makes the smarter versions of the Starbucks drinks. And I like that because I have a problem when it comes to caffeine. And I've been trying to be healthier. I say while I have a cup filled with iced coffee the size of my head next to me. It is iced coffee, I swear. It's iced coffee. My friend Anna calls it my nasty drink. She accidentally picked it up and drank some once. I wish I could have gotten a video of her face. It was awesome. And I'm going to set myself off coughing. Anyway. But it is, It's a great thing. But it is, that is a thing I have. I love coffee. I love caffeine. I don't sleep much these days. Just like last night, I probably got, 2 hours sleep, maybe. I think today's a Thursday. I think I've maybe gotten 10 hours sleep all week. Probably not healthy at all. But it is what it is. I try and sleep and I can't. So I like to watch those things because I'm like, I love the caffeine and I love the drinks from Starbucks, but I know they are horribly bad for you. I know the calorie count, the sugar, I'm sure the sodium content, I'm sure all of it is like horrid for you. Especially probably the holiday ones. The holiday ones are probably even the worst because they're like the specialty thing with all the extra sugars in it. And, so yeah, I'm sure that those are just terrible if you actually view them on like, the calorie counts and, the sodium, the sugar and everything. I'm sure if you look at it like that, it's like, oh God. But so I like to watch her come up with the alternatives that are better calorie wise and every other thing wise too. And I love to watch the stuff that she comes up with, with recipes and stuff like that, because even though I do have a cup of coffee the size of my head, and I did eat, tater tots earlier, and I've got waffle cookies from an unboxing. I am trying to eat better. It just doesn't look like it when I do these videos, because when I do these videos, it's me being out and about usually. So when I'm out and about, I get coffee. When I'm just at the house, I'm drinking water, green tea, milk, something along those lines. I don't even have any sodas in my house. So that, it's channels like Candace's that really kind of help me look at stuff and say, okay, well, what can I change out? And I've been watching some of these channels like hers, and it's actually made me think, well, maybe vegetarian isn't that bad of a thing, because I mean, when I went to town, I got my coffee. I wanted popcorn chicken, but I said, no, you're not going to have popcorn chicken because you've been doing really well on eating no meat. So I got tater tots instead. Now I know that's still horribly bad for me, but you know what? I'm trying. I'm never going to be a devout, strict vegetarian, and I could never be a vegan. But I know from watching her videos where she tried these different things that I can do the vegetarian to a certain point. And I know for a fact I could not do the vegan. I just, not just because I could not cut out meat completely because, they say I need it for protein and such, but because it is so hard to find things where I live that are strictly vegan, it would be a nightmare. I would spend all my time on the road just trying to hunt things up that are vegan. So, I mean, there are a couple things that I use that are, but, and I've learned that from watching the videos. So, I mean, I like the fact that they're so educational. I learn things, I learned things about like the CBD oil and the different things like that and the different treatments for that it helps. And because she did videos on that. so she does helpful things, and it's educational, you know, and that's what I love in some of these channels, is that they are educational, and hers is great about that. So, you know what, if you're interested in different ways to eat, different, you know, maybe trying to find a different alternative, you know, method for, you know, to get out and get, exercise, or to do exercise in your house, things like that, you know, that's a good thing. Her channel is a good channel to watch. She doesn't just do those things. She does other things. She'll throw in, you know, beauty videos, or, you know, her boyfriend brought her clothes once. And I will say this, her and her boyfriend are adorable together. I mean, and he does resemble one of the characters, the archer, whose name I can not remember, off of the Avengers. He does resemble him, and they are just adorable together. So, I do like it when he guests on her videos. It's just, she has a well-rounded channel that is it's not just entertaining, it's educational. And a lot of these channels, they tend to err on the stupid side just for views. And hers, she doesn't do that. She's actually trying, you know, different things that you can learn from. And I like that a lot. So Candace Lowry, I will put her name and everything in the description. And you guys should go and give her channel a look. I mean, she's one of the up-and-comers. I don't think she's got a ton of subscribers, but she's doing good, you know, and her videos are awesome. So take a look at her. As always, much love from Monty in a very curious place. Stay strange, sweeties. Bye.